Ladies and gentlemen, we are live!
Said it's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia, leaving on the midnight train. He's going back to find, okay? I got to go. Yeah, I got to go. My God. Atlanta, GA was too much for the man. He said, I'm leaving on that midnight train to Pittsburgh. Leaving on the midnight train to Pittsburgh. He said he's going back to find. Anyway, what's up, y'all? I got to go. He was crying because he had a friend who was on drugs, and he ran away from the friend, and the friend died, and he said the next person he see who on drugs, he was gonna help, and it happened to be Rita. And he done did enough. Rita was saying, how could you do that to me? Doing this, Doug. We were boys, Doug. I thought you was my friend, Doug. Real talk, Doug. So Rita was crying. Rick was crying. It was crying all over. If I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go. Okay. We had that kind of thing. And I will always love you. Baby, it was so much, it was so many tears. It was no tears in glory. It was your tears are, he gonna wipe every tear away. It was a lot of tears. Not that I'm tired of the mess. I needed to get rid of her. Well, Rick, if you need to get rid of her, then why don't you tell her, hey, Rita, I'm done with this. You are still on stuff. I'm tired of covering for you. And I'm done with this. So let's move on. That would have been simple. But were you tired of Tracy D? Were you tired of Harley Q? Are you tired of On-Site April? Because you brought them up as well. And I mean, you know, it was not only a Rita thing, but it was all of these people. And so that's my biggest thing. You know, why? And it seems so strange. You know, it doesn't really matter to me if you come or go. It really doesn't matter because you are never going to interrupt what I have going on because it's diversified over here. I don't care what you do, Rick. I think you're entertaining, especially when you get up in them decibels, because that's when your inner whiteness really comes out and you start talking like some Southern man in Arkansas or Mississippi. Okay, I mean, because when you get angry, that's when your inner white man come out. No lie. I'm gonna tell you that thing had me cracking up. You know, baby, that right there, Rick. You get that inner white man. And you sound like a Southern white man. And it really cracks me up. It really does. And I know you from Pennsylvania, but you really sound Southern when you do that. Anyway, so that's all. Rick, I don't care what you have. Do you think that what you got to say about me is going to bother me, Rick? Are you serious? And these little veiled threats? Let me say something, Rick. Again, I am 53, don't have no issue. It is what it is. But if you're going to leave, just leave. Just leave. Well, let me tell you something. If the channel don't get backed up, Rick, I'm still going to be okay. I'm still going to be okay. But my thing is, I heard your man had all the money, and now I heard that you kind of struggling. And this is why you had to make that transition. and they said that you just was couldn't stay with one person. I mean, that's what the street said. Now I don't know if that's true or not, Rick, but that's what the street said. I don't know. Heard your man had all the money, had to make that transition. Well, look. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Say what you said. Say what you said, Rick. It is what it is. Because it seems like you always wanted this too. It seems like all the people who you wanted to attack and fight, you're doing. And that's what you're doing. And if that's what you want to do, Rick, do you. Do you.
Let go, be free, do you, have fun.
Digital Pratik reminder for you. Be you, do you. Because you versus you is so damn true.
You. If you're going to go, go. If you're going to stay, stay. Do you. You know, people who have no power always trying to threaten people with stuff and all of this stuff. And it's sad, Rick. It's sad. What you did to Rita, what you did to Harley Q was sad. It goes to show you that you're not trustworthy and you don't know how to be a friend because you can't even be a friend to yourself. Hell, you can't even be a friend to your partner. I mean, and that's the whole thing. And let me say this, Rick. What you said about Rita could be 100% true. What you said about Tracy D could be 100% true. What you said about Harley Q could be 100% true. It's just the mere fact of what you did, and these people thought you were friends. And I'm telling you, we saw this play last time, and we heard that you always prime people for information so you can get more information out of it. That's what you said. Nobody has me shook. But I'm going to say this, Rick. The law is for the lawless. The law is for the lawless. The law. Didn't Fi Babe have you shook when she called your mama and cussed your mama out? Baby, that thing shook you, didn't it? Didn't it? Didn't it shake you? She called your mama. What? And she cussed your mama out. Didn't she call your mama a whore? Didn't she cuss your mama out? Didn't that shake you? Didn't that shake you when they doxed you and found you in that trailer park? I'm just saying. Because I'm still here. 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 I'm not the one crying. But let me tell you something. When I get ready to leave, because it's going to be because I'm ready to leave. Not because somebody pushed me out. It's because I'm ready to leave. Okay. I told you. I mean, somebody said you sound like Grover. Somebody said you sound like Grover. Anyway, I just don't care, Rick. I just think how you did that situation was wrong. And it's easy to do. But take that mess to somebody who don't have no self-esteem. Because let me tell you something, Rick. Number one, I'm not on drugs. Number two, I don't have a felony record. Number three, I don't have all of this junk going on. That's number three. And it seems like, Rick, you need people who you think that you're better than. And it goes to show you, even with the advantage of having that light skin, you still trash. That's what I'm trying to say. You still trash. Still trash. What you did to Rita, what you did to Harley Q, what you did to On-Site April, that was trashy. That was trashy. Period. And yeah, because we already knew it. Rick, you need to give yourself that advice. Ain't that's why your man ain't with you no more? Because you sitting up in Atlanta and, you know, Rick, again, all I'm going to say is your man ain't with you no more. And I'm going to leave that right there. I'm going to leave that. Prep obviously don't stop divorce either. Hello, somebody. Obviously, prep don't stop divorce. Hello, somebody. Obviously, prep don't stop divorce. Because I heard somebody gave somebody the papers. Very much so. So anyway, sis, Rick, you the one who got the high voice. You the one who sound like an old white woman. like Grover or whatever. I just think it's funny. A man who sucks dick want to call another man sis. Isn't that really interesting, Rick? I think you are a dichotomy, really, really. And I'm gonna tell you what. I'm telling you, this is what you get here. This is what you get. An untrustworthy person. An untrustworthy person. Unfortunately. Unfortunate. But let me tell you something. Jay Wilson may have lived in a trailer when he was young, but Jay Wilson's never touched a trailer in his elderly years. Not to say anything is wrong with a trailer, but if I lived in one, at least it will be a nice one. Okay? And at least I would own the land under it. I'm telling you, just interesting. People always want to talk about other folk. And I'm just surprised, Rick, you didn't do better. You know, Rick, you know, if you really straighten up yourself, you could really do it. I mean, a man of your hue always gets a little pass. And I'm surprised. I ain't never seen, don't get me started, because I can really go there today. I can really go there today. But I can't understand you at your situation doing all of this. Oh, no, we still have the land, Rick. We still have the land. It ain't much, but it's ours. It ain't much, but it's ours. It ain't much, but it's ours. I ain't never seen no toe down, broke, white, light skinned man. Yes, we have. Yes, we have, because we forgot on official and dusty. So you giving me real official. You giving me real dusty right now. And again, you know, do better, Rick, because you have an advantage, unfortunately. And this is not dealing with colorism. It's just true. We all know this. It's been research done that people of a lighter hue feel much more safer with people who look more like them. And I just can't understand, Rick, that you had that advantage and still didn't take advantage of it. Again, you know, do better, Rick, because you have an advantage, unfortunately. And this is not dealing with colorism. It's just true. We all know this. It's been research done that people of a lighter hue feel much more safer with people who look more like them. And I just can't understand, Rick, that you had that advantage and still didn't take advantage of it. I don't get that. And again, all I'm saying is, as a brother who's a little darker, and I, you know, really had to work for it because racism is still out there. I'm surprised you haven't even gone farther in life as you should, because you've had advantages, but maybe you're too silly to even see that. Now, it's colorism. It's colorism today, Tracy. Yes, it is. It is colorism. But see, it's real. It's real on today. It's real. We all know that darker brothers and sisters have a time at it. We all know this. And I mean, and don't get me wrong, I hate to say that your girl, the Miss O, is always complaining, but it is true. Y'all have given Rick passes. Y'all have given a whole lot of people passes. And the reason why Rick could dupe these people is because they are color struck in this sector. Unfortunately, they are color struck in this sector, because Rick would have been sliced and diced if he was any darker. And we know that. We know that, because y'all color struck over here. So I will say it. Y'all color struck. And this is why a Rita and a Harley Q and people would tell this joker all of their business, because they color struck, unfortunately.
Boy.
Oh, my.